No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we got some of the most up-and-coming talent out of Los Angeles in a very, very long time. We got the Baby Stone Gorillas in the building.
Yes, sir.
I know what the fuck going on.
Ganging and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Am I invited to the gender reveal? That's one thing I want to know.
Yes, sir.
For real? Because my kid's 1 year birthday is coming up soon too, and if you want to get the invite, just let me know because I can throw you on the RSVP list.
Yeah, it goes on there. Maybe some girls in there.
How you gonna feel if it's a girl?
I ain't gonna lie. I can't feel no type of way, but I'm expecting a boy.
I mean, having a daughter is great. Like
Yeah.
people tell me it's easier. You know, the boy's like more aggressive and shit. But I don't know. You feel like you might have, I don't know, more in common, more that you could do together if it's a boy?
Yeah, something like that. A girl, there's gonna be a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Feel me? Yeah, no.
I feel you. Maybe we should go around the table and have everybody introduce themselves just to sort of get that out of the way. We want to start right here?
Yeah. Baby Stone Gorilla, P4K.
Top 5, Baby Stone Gorillas.
He kill off the block, Baby Stone Gorilla.
Fight much, BSG.
Okay, and so I guess an important question for us to get out the way is just kind of like how you guys know each other from early on. Like when did, because at a certain point you guys were all just doing songs together before you decided to take on the group name, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about how you guys know each other, like from what age?
This like this my family right here. I knew him since 5th grade. We knew him since he was 13, 12. And shit, we all knew each other. We all grew up in the same area. They grew up on the east side for a little bit. They connected, and then that's when shit, we all just met right there on 79th, and then shit just took off.
And yeah, what was it like growing up around where you guys are from? I guess that's kind of like critical question. Like what was the environment like that you guys sort of grew up in?
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it was crazy, but you feel me? I love the life I live. I'm saying.
You guys are all from Baldwin Village or just like that area, generally
Yeah.
speaking?
We all from the jungle.
You guys know about the Jim Gilliam Recreation Center?
Yeah, that's
we grew up there.
that's where we grew up at.
For real?
That's where we like, you feel me, where it all happened
That's
at.
right there. It's right there on the chain, JGP.
That's where, yeah, Park Money
okay.
Boys is what, that's Park.
Because, okay, so that baseball diamond right there is like a super famous BMX and skate spot with those green ledges all around it. You've probably seen people there your whole life, right?
Yeah.
And we used to always be out there, and I didn't really, this is like before I was doing No Jumper, just riding bikes and stuff. I'm cool. And yeah, like people used to always tell us, like certain people would just be like, yo, you know, this is the jungles, right? Like, this is one of the craziest areas in LA. And like, you guys are really just out here riding bikes. Like, you know, something could happen, but, you know, we never had any issues or whatever. But that's like, it's kind of.
Yeah, because people always talking on what they don't know.
Right. What people think is more
It's more like,
trouble than.
yeah, then like, you feel me? What we go bother innocent people for?
Right.
Feel me? You must be doing something wrong if we fucking with you.
Right.
You feel me? But any other case, we ain't fucking with nobody. We just go about our day, they go about theirs. We ain't bullying people. We ain't running around doing crazy shit.
Right.
Shit crazy, but during those circumstances. Feel me? But we ain't on all that. We chilling.
Do you see like a bunch of like skaters and they got cameras and
Yeah,
shit?
they-
That doesn't
they be in
stand
the
out
back.
to you as like, oh, I don't want them in my neighborhood.
Nah, they be in the back skateboarding. They skateboard. We chill, gangbang. They skateboard. They do their thing. It's everybody at the park doing their thing. People that jog. It's people that walk their dogs. It's people that skateboard. It's people that they do everything.
Walking through the park
Yeah.
occasionally, you know.
We can't stop them from walking through the park. How we go stop them from walking through? That's their regular thing, just like we doing our regular thing.
Right. Do you kind of like remember being a young kid and when you realized that where you were from had a real reputation in Los Angeles as being one of the craziest places?
Hell yeah, since I was born.
Since you were born, that was just kind of something that would always be repeated, or you just understood that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be repeated because some people don't grow up in it. I just grew up in it. So I just seen it. You feel me? I just know, what goes on.
Definitely. Were you guys rapping when you were real young?
He was. Tell him. 5 minutes.
Y'all are high as fuck already.
Shit.
Fuck, I want to do that.
Go crazy, yeah. Let's talk about that, man. Like the history of you guys, like even just rapping at all before you came together. Let's get a little bit of context to that.
I was doing beats and stuff in jail. Yeah, I was doing beats. Like they had like computers, and, like laptops to do work. And I used to get on GarageBand, do beats, and then we like fuck it, we gonna rap on them. And I made some, and we used to like sing songs and shit. Feel me? It's like just something to do in camp because niggas be bored and shit. But, yeah, but then he ended up like telling me like let's get in the studio. And then, so shit, we put the money together. We went to go to Red Rooms. Yeah, shout out Red Rooms and shit. We went there. Shit, made our first hit. The homies was feeling it. The set was feeling it on Peacetown. Like it went crazy. Like it was like the feeling, like the vibe of the song. Like everybody, like damn, like we could really
100
do
Days,
something
100
with this
Nights.
shit.
Right.
100 Days, 100 Nights on everything.
It was them two.
And then that's when P4 and Top 5 came in. Like shit, we about to hop on some shit too. We started going back to back, dropping songs on SoundCloud.
So you didn't really have anybody who helped like usher you in or like teach you how to make a song or kind of guide you in the right direction.
Hell no.
Hell, dog. We just
Just thought we'd hop in the studio and that'd be a song. You know what I'm saying? Like
we just
you know.
basically like had the picture.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah.
Like we seen people do. We go on YouTube. We watch people rap. We just that's how they do it. Fuck it, let's go try it. Feel me? We just watched how they did it, and then we went to go do it.
When you were kids, though, was there anybody on a local level that you were looking at, as in, oh, this is somebody who made it out my section, so I could do it like them?
Yeah, the homies. Like you feel me? It's like Infant and Chucks. Like they was rapping. You feel me? They got some shit that really touched our soul. You feel me? That really like you feel me got to us. Like you feel me? That like yeah they doing it. You feel me? You feel me? They basically like you feel me? Feel me threw in this direction. Like you feel me? Even like gave us a reason to try. You feel me?
But
we ain't never thought about it. Like you feel me? We ain't never like say we was gonna rap or grow up to be like I'm gonna be a rapper or I'm gonna be rapping. You feel me?
Right.
We just tried it. So we don't like really got a story behind it.
Right. Once you started like showing some talent and stuff, though, did you start to feel like, you know, older dudes in your area and shit, like they start kind of coming in and giving you advice and start trying to guide y'all in the right direction?
Yeah. Like not even older dudes, like our boys. Like you feel me? Our boys, like that's where it all started from, like our homies.
Right.
Like the people we be with every day. Like we ain't never like rapped in front of them or nothing. Like we just came to them one day, hey, listen to this. Played it, they're like, oh yeah, that shit slap.
Right.
And then we just like, fuck it. We just go, I posted a song. I posted STL Captain J Hats. But we wasn't even gonna make that song because we was rapping to Detroit folk. Like we been rapping like 2 months before we made STL Captain J Hats. We was rapping to like Detroit flow.
Right. Those are the beats that you were getting on at that time?
Yeah, at the time. So that's where we was on SoundCloud.
Right.
You feel me? So this before we went YouTube, before we made our first song, STL Caps. So I go in the studio, I tell these, because mind you, like we said, we been watching it. I'm like, you feel me? We from LA, you feel me?
Right.
It's me, P4, far much. I'm like, let's try this beat. It was Treyway Land of the Crims beat, but I didn't know that because it was a YouTube beat.
Oh, okay.
So he like, you feel me? I don't think we should do that beat. You feel me? I didn't know, you feel me? Because I'm not a rapper, you feel me?
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, let's just do it. I feel it, like you feel me? I feel like I ain't gonna say like this. I ain't say like, oh, this go get us to where it got us, but I'm like, it's gonna put us in the game or something. Like it's go do something, like you feel me? That's when they're like, go spit that shit. It was them two. They're like, go in there and spit that shit.
Definitely.
Boom. Then I go spit that shit. Like, oh, hell yeah, we fucking with that shit. Hey, P4 like I got some. P4 just like hell yeah. Boom, he spit that shit.
If you were to have to describe what the role of each person in the group is, or like how you would describe what each person brings to the group, can we get that opinion? Because like I feel like y'all all are pretty like consistent. Like it's not like there's like one person who's clearly like blowing everybody else out of the water like in some rap groups, you know? I feel like you guys are all kind of on the same level, but how would you describe like personality wise or style wise who fits what role?
Shit, like he killer. We already know. Hype man.
Yeah, party pooper. Hell yeah.
You're the energy guy?
Yeah,
I
energy
seen
guy.
that, yep.
Yeah.
He turned us up all the way. Far much something different. This nigga crazy.
P4 like what the boy
P4 like he just
Like-
come with nothing but
Feel me?
gas.
Feel me? It's
He
like,
go in and go straight gas, nothing
yeah.
but he talking brazy and active shit.
Yeah.
I just say what I could.
Yeah, are you the one that they kind of have to like hold back a little bit, or like anybody ever ask you to change your bars? They might be a little too disrespectful.
Yeah.
Stop, that really happened?
So hell yeah.
Him too.
Who's the voice of reason?
We had to change some of his verses. His verses.
We
They
all
going
becoming-
too brazy.
We all come to like an agreement. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
not
did a
like
song with this one dude. Damn, he not from out here though. I did a song with him. You know, I go crazy. I'm gonna talk my shit. Oh, don't say that. Lose half of my fan base. You feel me? So I just switched it up. It was something else.
Yeah, because I mean, y'all like real, like you could tell, especially when you hear a lot of your early shit, that like you guys were not concerned at all about disrespecting anybody else or
That's
whatever.
just-
that
that's
you were
just
just
us.
really being how you actually are
that's
on
just
the
us.
block. Yeah.
Me too. Like I'm raw. I'm not gonna duck it. I'm not gonna not say nothing for nobody. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you like it, you like it. That's
Like
it.
we ain't like not saying nothing behind like no politics. It's just because people want real music. Feel me?
We ain't like, we ain't come to politics.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like Chicago's pretty much got some of the biggest rappers and shit.
That's
and
what-
they
that's-
are the least shy about putting the politics of whatever the fuck is
That's
going
the same
on.
shit we doing, but it's just
Yeah.
LA. They saying GDK, BDK, we saying CK.
Right.
Same shit.
But it's weird because like
Why-
the difference between Chicago and LA though is that LA gangbanging is hella old in comparison to Chicago. Like there's a lot of OGs, there's a lot of like people who are kind of like more there, like trying to keep the peace and they don't want to, or at least like saying that like there's always for like young up and coming rapper in LA, there's usually somebody to tell them like don't say this in your music, you know. But that's what I think appeals to a lot of people. You guys are so raw that like it ain't even like a filter. Like there's no industry connection yet.
That's just what it is.
Do you think that's gonna change
I ain't gonna lie, we
in
got
time?
some street shit. People.
Yeah, we
that
got
love
shit
that
that's
raw
different.
shit.
Yeah,
Feel
but
me?
that's the thing that,
Love that raw shit, man.
that's, mind you, we tried to rap regular when we first started rapping. It did not work.
Really?
I came to the studio and said, let's make this shit. We made this shit. We was raw. We dissed. They loved it. Then we made Baby Stone Gorilla. Nigga, we went even crazier. It went even crazier. So why we have to do all that?
Baby Stone
Why we
Gorillas
have to
went so
diss
crazy.
to get all your attention? Why we gotta do all that?
But does it feel like the kind of
But
thing
we
that
ain't tripping
might
because
go
we already
away in
got all
time?
that. Huh?
Does it feel like the kind of thing that might go away in time? Like you might at a certain point, like all right, everybody always got guns in their videos when they start out rapping, and then usually within like a couple years or whatever, they kind of stop because they'll get a legal situation and they're trying to be brand friendly or whatever. Like you know, a lot of people early in their career might be saying certain things and then they kind of clean it up down the road.
Shit, that's like shit. That's who.
He's trying to wrap his head around it.
That's
He's
the
like-
plan.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the
Oh,
plan. Because
okay.
you know you gotta expand. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get international, so you don't want to just be talking all that crazy. You know.
Shit, we already got some shit
But I
that's not
mean,
gangbanging though.
yeah.
Because that shit'll blow you up on a local level, but on like a big mainstream level, nobody gives a shit about
Yeah,
what
like,
fucking
yeah,
neighborhood you got a
wanna
problem
see-
with, you know?
wanna see what you really going through
Yeah,
or
for
something like
real.
that. Like you know what I'm saying? Something different. So yeah.
Right. But that's one thing I like about you guys too, though, is that you all talk about like really making real money and like wanting to actually do something
something,
important,
yeah.
which is really good. A lot of people don't even they want to be hood famous, but they don't have a fucking idea of like what they really want to accomplish in the long term.
It's because like you feel me, we basically got like cheat codes.
Mm.
You see everybody do it.
Right.
Not saying like right away, but nigga, everybody make mistakes, right?
Definitely. All right, I have a lot of questions written down that I'm not even
yeah,
getting
you watch
into
some
at all right
mistakes.
now. Oh man, one thing I wanted to ask about is what was it like having YG pull up on you guys? That was pretty crazy to see. That says a lot about how high everybody's expectations are for you guys in the city right now.
Yeah.
How'd that happen? Like who made the connection?
Shit, it just happened. They told us to come.
Yeah.
We came. Shit,
Happened. Yeah,
It's happened.
He had the sub shit. He had the sub
they told us to come. we
Yeah,
came.
we came out.
And shit, we just came out.
Where'd you shoot it? That was a music video, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was a
was
video.
that,
Okay.
that, we ain't do no verses, but
Oh,
they
okay.
just told us to pop out.
We just ended up
They
on the
told
back
us
of the
to
lowrider.
pop out for
Put a little hottie in between us.
Right. What was it like though? Was that kind of eye opening and crazy for you to see that
Hell
and
yeah.
realize like this is the life of a motherfucker who really made it? Like this shit is pretty baller.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Look like
crazy.
a Spider-Man camera car driving down the street.
Yeah,
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
It was crazy. We don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Cause it just happened.
It's kind of like brand new. I even seen you guys coming out at that big show, Big Sag concert, and I was like, I could see the energy in you guys. I was like, man, they're actually like, this is all kind of new for them. They're really loving this and appreciating all this energy.
Hell yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Every day is something new.
We ain't never thought
Every day
like
is something new.
we ain't never thought we'd
never
be in this
thought, yeah.
position.
Mm.
Like even though like we went to the mic to go rap that shit, we ain't never thought like, damn nigga, we right here on No Jumper.
Right.
We ain't never think that shit.
Oh, you seen this shit before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we seen this shit
You
before.
still
hell
watch your
yeah.
shit on YouTube.
For real?
Hell yeah.
What's the one that pops in your head? Like, oh, I remember that interview. I thought that shit was hard as fuck back in the day.
Who was it? I know I seen what's his name on this shit for sure.
Couple motherfuckers.
AZ Site.
AZ Jack was just on the other day. He had expos back in the day though.
Yeah.
You be
Big
watching?
Sad.
You watch interviews
Big
of people
Sad
you
for
don't like
sure.
too?
Big Sad.
You watch interviews of artists or like rappers that you don't get along with too? Like, are you like curious what the fuck's going on with them, even though you might never actually talk to them?
Nah, not really.
Nah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say we don't watch it. We watch, but it's not like we too curious. It's not like, oh yeah, let me watch it. Let me see what he. Nah, hell nah. It's
I
like
gotta-
come
I-
across it.
like-
I got a theory that like people who got enemies watch their enemies' interviews way before they watch their actual friends' interviews.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I have some intelligence that suggests that, but maybe not everybody, but some people for sure. Yeah, like who do you feel like is like the motivation behind the group? Like who's the one who's actually like pushing for more all the time? Like if you really had to identify one person as being like the one who's kind of sailing the ship per se.
I say top 5.
Okay.
That's that 5, bro.
He's like, I don't want this
Crazy.
responsibility.
You know, crazy. But I say we all play a part though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just say it's one person. You know what I'm saying?
We
'Cause
all push each other.
Yeah, it's like we all come to, you know what I'm saying? When it's that time, we all come to one circle. It's not like we gonna all like, you know what I'm saying? Because we all go to one circle. We gonna listen to everybody what everybody got to say.
Yeah, we all.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel like you bring a little bit of the adult energy too, though.
a little bit, but I mean, we all, yeah, a little bit, but we all got to come to, because we don't want to just single, you know what I'm saying, single everybody out type shit. 'Cause
Right.
we all group, you know what I'm saying? It's Baby Stone Gorillas.
Hell
you
yeah,
know?
we all push
So
each
we
other.
all push
Because
each other.
When we in the studio, nigga,
We all in the booth.
we
when
all in the booth.
Yeah, like when we in the
pushing each
studio,
other,
yeah,
nigga.
we all in the booth, like
Like
all at
some
one
nigga,
time.
How often you guys been recording lately? Now that it's starting to actually get popping.
Like now, like
It been a lot.
it's
It been some days we go like back to back.
yeah,
Like
Some days lately, we going back to
non-stop
back.
sessions.
yeah, type shit. Like it'd be like a 4-hour session this day, and then like a 8 the next day type shit or something like that, like on some crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys actually like working hard that whole time, or does the party
Yeah.
element kind of pop up as well?
Niggas be working.
It's work.
Niggas be working so hard, nigga. Mind feel like it's about to explode.
For sure.
You don't got no girls in there?
Shit, you ain't got. We ain't got time for.
Got
We
time
be
for
working.
that.
That's your inspiration right there, man.
No, we don't be trying to
That
party.
come.
That shit be nigga head be spinning off
I
all
already
the
got
lyrics
time.
nigga
Yeah, I
trying
ain't
to
got
put.
time. I already got be in the
We be
booth
in
trying to
there,
write
man.
and all that. So ain't
You ever try spitting a verse right after you got some top?
nah.
You only gonna be thinking about rapping.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about nothing else. It's just pure rapping.
Lately, as soon as we been going to the studio, we all gotta write. So we on like work time, cause we ain't been having time to just sit back and just write.
I
Right.
thought about that shit.
So niggas just been. As soon as we go to the studio, we gotta start
comment.
writing, or niggas we gotta punch in.
He got some top. He got some top in this too. I'm saying.
No comment.
No comment.
Niggas they got time.
Right. 100%.
Top of it right to the mirror.
All right, so what was going on in the video where I saw you beating the dog shit out of somebody?
Shit. Oh man.
Was that a put on? Was that like? It seemed like it was a friendly fade, but a little too aggressive to be really friendly.
Shit. No comment. I ain't gonna speak on that. You feel me? Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're cool with the person in that video though.
Yeah, he alright.
He for sure all right.
Right, definitely. Who would you say was like actually really that you guys saw as inspiration on to that you could do it like early on? Like who were you looking at in terms of the city or outside of the city that you were like that person is really killing it and I feel like we could be dope as them.
Little dirt.
He's an inspiration.
Hell yeah. That nigga been rapping for a long ass time.
I know, that's crazy actually. He's been rapping for a long ass time. He's just like reaching his heights now. Cause he was supposed to be just, street rapper, right on. Like in the beginning, nobody thought he was gonna get this fucking big.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying. We
he kept
still
grinding, getting better.
going through this shit. Like this shit just everything's still new to us. Everything we do is new. Something new every day.
Definitely.
We were just talking about that, how he was just in the back of he was in the back of LA Capone in videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was in the back, like, you know what I'm saying? And now like y'all crazy and shit, like just crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all in the front, you know what I'm saying? Like millions of fans and all that type of crazy shit.
I asked in this one group chat that I'm in, I go, hey, who Baby Stone Gorillas got beef with, like based on where they're from? And they said everybody. Then they specified, they said, well, actually, not them and not them and not them, but like, a lot. True or false? You guys got a lot of issues.
Yeah, but we ain't worried about them niggas, man.
But
say that, know that.
But does it feel weird to know that that's like the stereotype about y'all? Is that you guys?
Cause I don't what they feeling that way for. They must be wrong. So they must be doing something wrong.
Right.
They feel like they.
Do you feel like you're gonna have to like get along with people a little bit more? Like now that you're really starting to get in the music game and stuff. Like at a certain point, you can't just be like pushing issues with everybody that you run into that you're supposed to have issues with, right? You're like, I don't know. Maybe I can.
Everybody. I want, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like gotta be
know.
cool with I ain't gonna say gotta be cool with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't just depends really. I say that. Like I ain't gonna just say like we just full flat. Yeah, it's like it's not every time. It's not just.
I don't know. Like you feel me? We don't know because like we said,
You
shit
ain't
still
been in
new.
those
Yeah,
situations yet. Yeah.
Shit just like happening. So we still.
Definitely. Are you guys planning on getting set up properly on streaming services and shit? Because when I went on Apple Music, it's not like a straight account that has all the music, right?
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
We just post on YouTube, buddy. We go get on.
mostly now?
Yeah. We go get on all the platforms.
Right. What are the conversations like about signing right now? Like, are you dealing with a lot of that?
Yeah, we can say we dealing with all that.
Yeah.
The label's got to be calling, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he calling.
They calling.
Yeah.
But we just taking our time.
Are you excited about that in some way? Like, people used to be excited to sign the labels. Now they're like, I could just blow up on my own.
Hell yeah, we excited. We ain't never had
nobody.
Yeah. Mind you, we been trying to figure it out this whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
So, nigga, now they call it. Fuck, we just, you feel me? Chilling.
I mean, the question is just like, if you got that life-changing amount of money, what you would actually change? Like what would really change in your life? You think about that much? I mean, you guys talk about how you're trying to get to them M's, but I mean, what would you actually do?
Change the world.
That's how it's gonna feel. Shit. That's how it's gonna feel. Shit. To us.
Right.
For sure.
So, have you guys all done jail time, or is it's just you? You got like the most jail bars, I feel like.
Oh, I just got out the brownie.
How long were you in there and for what?
Shit. I ain't gonna speak on that, but shit. Yeah, I was in there for like probably like a week or two.
Okay. How was that?
It was still.
You're popping in the county, I'm assuming?
Shit, yeah. We was on their ass, but yeah.
I only been to camp. I ain't been in no county.
Yeah, it was my first time in the county.
You feel like it's kind of like it's like going to Vegas. Like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Like you can't really like come out of there and just start telling stories right away. Is that bad
Whooping
taste?
ass. Fuck they talking about.
He tried.
You seem like you like to fight.
Yeah, I love the bleeding. You feel me? But yeah. Hell yeah though. You got some crazy little shit going on.
Right.
Crazy lifestyle.
That's not
You
a
know?
bad memory to you though. That's like, we were having fun out there.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, it's good to have the best attitude you can about anything. Like, some people would be upset about getting locked up, but I mean,
Hell yeah, I hate you.
good spot to also just practice beating the fuck out of people, right?
Yeah.
That's the bright side. That's the silver lining on the cloud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. How did you guys end up connecting with Travis Scott? That kind of blew everybody's mind. The YG thing wasn't that surprising, I guess, in comparison to the Travis connection.
That just happened.
It just happened.
He just tapped in. And,
Yeah,
No, he ain't tap in with us. His boy showed him to us. Showed us to him,
right.
and they told us to come through.
He seen us or whatever. He was like, y'all the niggas off YouTube.
For real?
Like, yeah. He the nigga off YouTube. He famous.
Hell
He
yeah, we telling
recognize
him
us, though.
he the nigga.
Right.
This nigga.
But so what did you guys actually end up doing together?
We was just chilling.
Chillin'.
You just linked up and hung out?
Type shit like that.
Well, they
was
just
doing
showed
video
us.
shoot.
They just they showed us the shit they work in progress and how that shit really get.
Yeah.
They was just
12
talking to
hour
us
shoots
and tell it.
like that.
They was just talking to
Crazy.
us.
Yeah, I mean, he made quite a lot out of music for sure. He's definitely a crazy inspiration. How many times you guys seen Training Day?
10,000 times.
That's just required.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a large part of it was filmed where they're from.
Back to back. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
said,
I let her watch it back. I ain't gonna back. I let her watch
this
it back
nigga
to
said,
back.
yeah,
My
that shit ain't required.
Like what you? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, that's my shit. Bro. I watch that shit back to back.
Even though it's an
Back-
old ass movie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I love
real
that.
shit though. That's why I'm like, I watch that shit back to back.
Mm.
Tell you like every part. That shit crazy. Hell yeah.
It says a lot about that movie that he's basically playing like the worst person on earth. Like he's a crooked cop piece of shit who's like killing people and doing all this fucked up shit, but you still love him because his character is just so good.
Shout out to my nigga Denzel.
Right.
Shout out to my nigga Denzel. Nah, but
There's some weird parts in that though where like you can tell that like when they're filming him driving that like it doesn't actually make any sense. Like he's like driving around that fucking lake in Echo Park and like you can tell that he's driving in two different directions and I'm like, this makes no sense. The continuity is all fucked up right here. I don't know. That's just me though. I just seen it for the first time. People were on my ass because I had never seen it. I know. I'm old as fuck.
Oh, man.
I'm not really that good with the movies. I apologize.
That's legendary, man.
yeah.
You had to see that.
you still got to see it. Shit.
I don't know a lot of movies by their name. If I see it, though, I'll be like, oh, I see that.
Damn, that movie probably gonna live forever. If that shit just now touching you, it's probably touching somebody the same age as you somewhere else.
Yeah. You ever think about that? Shoot a music video, people might still be watching it in 10, 20 years. Really like documenting an era in time, like music and content like that is really fucking important when you really think about it.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. How did you guys connect with RJ? I seen you got a video coming out with him.
Shit, my boy Kev, shit. One night we was just baking it with my boy Kev, and then my boy Kev took me to the studio or whatever with him. Shit, and then we did a song or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Shit, I just met him through the homie.
Oh, that's what's up. He's kind of a legend. Shout out
Yeah.
RJ. You've been around for a long time. You've been killing it forever.
For sure.
All right. So what do you guys got planned? Like, what are the big hopes and dreams coming from here? Like, what you guys got planned? Shit.
A lot of dreams, you know what I'm saying? Just, I can't speak for, you know what I'm saying, everybody, but, you know,
Yeah, but it's like
we all got the
steps.
same ambition, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the same goal to reach. So, we got a lot of dreams though. So, I don't.
It's a lot of shit. A
One
lot of shit a
word,
nigga can say, for
millionaires.
sure. It's a lot of shit a nigga can say.
Billionaires.
How long until you guys are gonna drop like a full official project?
Next year.
Next year? That's the plan. You're gonna just keep doing videos for the time being? Nice. Is there anybody you guys would want to do music with that really stands out? That would be like just ultimate achievement?
What you think?
Shit. Shit, it's a lot of niggas. Feel me if you really think about it. Shit, anybody we could really, whoever want to fuck with us. We want to be technical. We could say we want to rap with this person and this person, but
Put it out there into the universe, you know? Maybe it'll happen. Shit. All right.
Shit.
Okay. So you guys got anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to shout out? Anything that you want to put out there into the world before we wrap this?
shit. Shout out my nigga Big Side.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Big Side.
Just
Sure.
appreciate everybody too.
Why you got so much love for Big Sad? How did that connection become so strong?
That was nigga. We used to shit. I can't speak on everybody, but shit, I've been around my homies. They know I used to listen to them like every day, every one of his songs, and now we working with them. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
For
shit crazy.
sure, I used to listen to his music too.
that's fire. Respect. Shout out Big Sad.
Appreciate everybody.
Shout out, shit, everybody who fuck with us.
Shit show.
Everybody who fuck with us.
Everybody.
Shout out everybody who fuck with us.
Appreciate you for even having this right here. This shit crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
sure.
out my nigga Adam 22 though.
Hell
Sure.
yeah, sure. I had him, no jumper.
I'm trying to pull up
This
to the
shit
block,
crazy.
man. Come on.
Pull up,
Man,
man.
pull up
You
to
gotta
the
come
block.
fuck with us one time,
ain't
bro.
worried.
You gotta come
Pull up
fuck
to the
with
block.
us.
We're gonna
We
go.
gotta
We're
pull
gonna
up.
go to Jim Gilliam.
Yeah,
That's
you
where
can
we be
get
at.
balled up and shit real quick.
Yeah,
you
you'll
know
get
how to ball?
balled
You know how
up.
to play basketball? I don't know.
Nah, it's not good.
Nah.
I need a trainer. I gotta get. I don't know. Kyrie Irving. He need a job right now. Maybe he can be my trainer.
We need Uncle Drew back.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Appreciate you guys for real.
Always, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
you.
good looking, man.
Baby Stone Gorillas, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Patreon, all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.